Okay, so you all know Golden Gun from James Bond. Okay, so today we're doing a video on the Golden Gun from James Bond. We're gonna mod the Mega Magnus since we thought it was a powerful pistol, so we're gonna mod this to shoot regular Nerf darts, and we're also gonna be doing some cutting on it to cut it down. It's not really gonna look like the Golden Gun from James Bond, but we just thought, because we're gonna paint it gold, so we just thought we could call it the Golden Gun from James Bond. So what you're gonna want to do first is remove all the screws. So I've already taken 2 out, so I guess we'll just like.
So the smart thing to do is take one of those magnetic pieces of tape like this, and put it on a piece of wood or table or something, and then mark where the screws are going. So then when you take them out, you put the screws on it.
Yeah, and then if you see over here, all those screws are from the Retaliator.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing to the Retaliator with all the pieces there.
We'll do a video on how we modded that one later. But
yeah, but we already started cutting stuff on it.
We can always time lapse through taking the screws out, but I guess we'll just start taking the screws out. Okay, so we're back. So hope you enjoyed that time lapse. You probably didn't, but so we're just gonna go ahead and take it apart. Hopefully it actually works. Hopefully there's no internal screws that are holding it together, but I don't know, maybe I'll start with taking the slide off first. Okay, so got the first slide piece. We're gonna go ahead and put that over in the pile of the things we're gonna paint, along with the other things from the Retaliator. So,
there's a mess over here, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's get the other side of the slide off. Oh gosh. Oh, dang it. This one has a screw holding it in, so we can't take that off yet. But we'll just go ahead and take off the main part. Okay, so looks like there's nothing on here except for these 2 springs that we need to... Never mind, those springs are... Wait a second. Yeah, the springs are super glued in there, so we'll just leave those there. But other than that, we just have the sling point right here, which we're going to paint, so we'll go ahead and put that in the painting pile. Okay, so here's the internal. So the mods we're going to be doing to this is, it's going to be no magazine, since you all know the Golden Gun that has no magazines, 1 shot. So we're going to go ahead and, so we're not going to have the magazine, so we don't really need that anymore.
So we're cutting the magazine.
We're going to take these things out right here. The little magazine holder things that you see in clip. We're gonna take those out. Those aren't gonna be there anymore.
Yeah, we're not putting those back in.
Okay, let's see. Can I take this piece out? I think I can. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. We'll just start with something else. See if we can take this whole trigger assembly out. Or just take... Oh my gosh. Let's see. Whew. Okay. That works. That is a huge spring. Imagine if we put this into the Retaliator.
This is the spring compared to the one in the Retaliator.
I think we might mod this and put this in the Retaliator. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna put this in the Retaliator. I think maybe if we decide to. Okay, so we're gonna put that on our magnetic.
But one thing for this is you're gonna need at least a 1/2 inch, like a PVC pipe or a copper pipe. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So we have copper pipe, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slide this thing out. Okay, we're just gonna leave that in there then. Oh shoot, we forgot to take pictures.
It's okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and, dang it, I kind of want to take pictures, you know, but, okay, we're going to pause the video right here so we can take some pictures of internals so I can remember how to put it back together, so.
And then we'll resume.
We'll resume in just a second. Alright people, so we're back with the Mega Magnus into the Golden Gun, so we just took some pictures of the internals, so we didn't really do anything. So now I guess we'll start diving in to take the internals apart. So first, we're not going to be using this part anymore, so we're not going to need that. So
it's okay.
I'm going to grab that. Alright. So this piece right here, we're going to paint. Oh my gosh. Why did they super glue everything? Oh my gosh. You know what, we'll get that in a minute. We'll get that after the video and then we'll just paint it. Okay, So we'll go ahead and start taking it apart. We're gonna try and like not take everything apart. We're gonna try and get this whole like trigger assembly in like one piece, so we don't have to like, I don't know. I think if we just take these two black screws off, it might just come out. So I guess we'll just attempt to see if that will work. Hopefully it does, because I really don't want to take all of these screws out. So, oh yes, okay. So we got that out. So what is this? Oh, that's a piece of the slide. Okay, that's what's keeping it on. So we need to take this little slide piece out. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, Carter, can you just bring the video in close so I can see how this is? Okay, so, okay, I got it. I just gotta remember that it is positioned like that, because this is how we get the slide off. So, and I just gotta remember it has a silver screw, a very long silver screw, which sounded very wrong, but...
That's why you put all the screws on this and stuff, so you know.
Alright, so now I got that little piece right there. Okay, now, I think we can just take the slide off now.
Oh, are you painting the trigger on this? Or is it staying away?
Never mind. Oh, there we go. Okay, I know how to take it off now. All I gotta do is take this thing off right here, which we're not gonna need anymore.
Yeah, because we're cutting it out.
So we're gonna be cutting that out. We'll look over the internals again to see if we need to, because I probably should have done that just a minute ago, but, you know, me, clumsy old me, I always forget crap, but, you know, probably should have looked in, because we need to cut some things, so I probably should have checked, see if there's anything in the way of what we're gonna cut. Okay, that piece, we don't need that anymore. This is how you get the slide off now. This part right here. This is how you get it off. I take these two screws out, and it'll be so. We have some chrome gold spray paint. I don't think it's actually gonna be chrome though. I used it before, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't actually. Oh my gosh, dropping stuff today. I don't think it was actually going to. It wasn't really actually like chrome gold. It was kind of like a shiny gold, but I mean it still works. So what's really dumb is the retaliator over there. We are painting that gold too because this is the only reason why we're painting it gold is because my stepdad, he wouldn't let me paint it black because it's gonna make it look too much like a real gun. So we can't paint it black, so we have to paint it gold.
Now, if you want it really cool, you can sand like the warnings and stuff off, like sandpaper.
We're gonna sand those off, so we'll do a video. We'll do another part under this video on that. We're probably just gonna have to take these springs out because we don't need them anymore, so we'll do that later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can take the handle out, but last thing we need to do is take this out, which I think we can just take out like this. Hopefully, I hope we can. Oh my gosh, they super glued it.
Rip it out.
That's what I'm trying to do. Oh gosh. Let me see that. Where's a razor blade? Here you go.
We will stop the video and do a time lapse at this moment. See, we got to get the tip of the razor blade out of there.
we broke the razor blade, so we gotta get it out. Okay, we got it out.
Okay.
Alright, so that was very hard, but then Carter just came over and ripped it out. As you'll see at the end of the video, he just ripped it right out. But we got that done, so we'll go ahead and just try and rip these springs out real quick on them. There's one, not usable anymore, but you know it works.
Yeah, we're not going to need them anymore anyways.
Okay, one is done.
Okay, so now we got to...
We're not taking that out, because I can't get it out. It's super glued in there. Okay.
Okay, so...
Now we got to do that to the other one, because this one has springs in it, and then we'll go over and cut it. Thing is, we'll go over and cut it, and then I'm going to have to review the pictures, because I need to see if there's anything in the way of where we were going to cut it. Well, we'll go do that right now. We'll review the pictures, and then we'll
mark it and show you where it is, and then we'll
All right, well, see ya. Okay, so here we just marked where we're gonna cut it. So we're gonna cut this right. So we drew with a Sharpie along this line. We checked inside of the gun. So we checked inside of the gun from our pictures, and we saw that there's a part right here. As you can, well, on this you can see better. This part right here, it kind of goes out a little bit further than this bump. So we drew out a little bit further, and then we just went along the same line right here. So, and then we're gonna cut down here. We're gonna cut this tactical rail off because we need to cut it off in order so we can put it down on the bottom of here. So we're just gonna put it down on the bottom of here, just kind of for looks, because it's, and to cover up the
yeah, because there's gonna be a hole in the bottom. If you don't, if you just cut that off,
there's gonna be a big hole in the bottom. So there's how we marked it, and then we just have over wherever those things went.
And then we put all the parts in the bags, and then all the internal stuff is
so this part,
everything right there.
We're gonna go right now. We're gonna go off and sand the logos. So I guess we'll just bring the camera with us when we go sand it. So we're not gonna stop the video. We're just gonna bring the camera with us down to the garage where we're gonna go sand it down. So I guess we'll just bring. What do we need in here? No, we don't need anything in there. Except this part right here. So okay, let's go sand the logos.
We're just gonna bring everything downstairs, so bring that bag with this stuff.
We don't need it.
So it's already down there.
Those. We're not painting those, so we don't need it. This is metal sandpaper, so it's gonna do it really fast. It's working. You can time lapse it. I'm ready. Okay, so
we got this sanded.
We got that sanded. We just time lapsed it, so probably did not enjoy the time lapse just like the other one. I'm just kidding. But now all we have to do is sand the Nerf logo on here, and then we're done. That. So it shouldn't take me that long.
Yeah, I can understand already. Because we have metal sandpaper, so it chunks through plastic pretty easily, so.
It's like burning my thumb. Okay, let's do the other side now.
It turns the sandpaper pink after you do it for so long.
Okay, try doing it. Come on. Almost there. Oh my gosh. Sorry if it's kind of long. This is like from sanding that. The other one, that took me a long time, so my arm is really sore, but give me a piece of more gritty sandpaper.
This is what it does to it. It like turns all like
pink, and then it's not soft. I mean, it's not rough anymore. So you have to. Ow. See, that's just from the. Getting close. Ow. close, guys. Can't see the end anymore. You can see Earth though. Well, I guess you can kind of still see the end. Oh my gosh. I'm so sore. Oh my gosh, it's hot. The plastic is hot.
Almost there.
Extremely close. Come on. Ow, I just burned my thumb.
There we go. Just about.
Okay, good enough. It's gonna be painted over.
Okay, so
Okay, so today, we just finished painting it, as you saw in the time lapse. So now we're gonna put it together. So we got our copper barrel that you probably didn't see us painting it because we just found that. So here's a copper barrel. We painted it gold, so that's why it looks gold. And then yeah, we got everything. And then the rails. We'll show you the rails on at the end of the video. We're not gonna go through the trouble of taking like an hour to cut the rails and everything, so we'll just go ahead and, so we also had to paint the top of here, which you probably didn't see either because this part right here sticks out. So I guess we'll go ahead and try and get this put together.
I'll do a time lapse of that for y'all. So here we go. Ready?